This program takes the input of an array, and the output will be if there are any lucky numbers, and if there are multiple, what the maximum is. And if there are none, it will return -1. So a lucky number is what there's a number which which in the array has the same amount as what the number is. So for 2 case, there's 2 2's, and so that 2 is equal to 2. So the amount of 2's is equal to 2, which is so that means that's a lucky number, and that would be the highest because there's no other lucky numbers, because there's no 4 4's or 5 5's. So there's a function lucky number, which takes the input of the array, and I'll have a hash which starts off with nothing. I'll follow through the array, and if I is in the hash, then it'll increment it by 1, which means you found one more of that number. And if you haven't, if it's not in the hash, then they'll just make it so it shows that you found 1. And then they'll have max equal to 0. It'll follow through the hash, and if I is equal to hi would be the number that is the amount of times you found I. So I will start off as 2, which is equal to hi, and I will be bigger than max, and max starts off as 0. So now that's 2. So max will be I, and then for 4, it will not go in there because there are not 4 4's, and for 5 it's the same thing. And if max is equal to 0, then we'll return -1 because that means there's none. Because that's what we'll return if there's none. And if it is bigger than 0, it will just return whatever number that is. We'll then call the function and print it, which in this case is 2, because that's the maximum lucky number, because there is no other lucky number.